Welcome to the shortwave radio channel, and here's a little story about Eton Satellite HD radio. This is a radio we've been waiting for a long time, and it's not like we haven't had a chance to, they haven't had a chance to play around and fix things, because it's been in development and should have been released 2 years ago and was released just this month of August 2022. First of all, I have to say that I have ordered one, and it is I've ordered it from a ham radio outlet in the US, and they are selling it for $5.99. But here's the caveat. Here's a little problem. It would seem that first of all, Universal Radio does not ship them, because after testing, they say there's flaws that need to be fixed. Someone mentioned that maybe HRO is kind of hinting at the same thing. So I don't know if my order will go through or not at this time. And I'm waiting for a response to see if maybe they're going to wait for the shipping or not. One thing for sure is that even if the radio would work perfectly, there's one big problem I have right now, and the problem I have is that it mutes when tuned. So they actually just drove a DSP based radio, like a lot of cheap radios, which in my sense is already an unacceptable thing for such a highly priced receiver. So it's already a no-no for probably everybody. Mutes when you tune, unacceptable. This should not have been coming out like this. I mean, you can buy a Texan PL 880 or 990, which have a DSP stage in their radio, but they've actually designed it so that the radio is using PLL-driven tuning to make sure that there's no mute when tuning. And these radios are a third of the price, if not more, than this receiver. Texan knows how to do stuff. It seems much more than Eton right now. And there's other problems that I've seen. One of the first kind of short reviews of somebody that played with it for an hour and actually returned the radio. One of them would be that he found that the antenna was kind of loose, not holding well. It was kind of weird. One of the other things, of course, the muting when tuned, unacceptable for a radio of $600. The other thing that he found, and that I would like to test myself. He talked about some medium wave AM stations, images within the 40-meter band. So that time, kind of would wonder if it is or not. I'm not doubting the comments, but when you're not, when I like to test stuff myself, really, to before I say things like that. One of the things is HD lockup, and I have a CNG HDR14 small little portable. Although it is really good, it does lock on HD sometimes and freeze up. But according to what I hear over here is that it locks up really often. On my CNG, and it might lock up, if I listen in a week, I might lock up once in a week. Here, they've played with it just in an hour, and it already locked up, so this doesn't look good for FM HD radio, basically. So a host of things that are kind of interesting. Plus, I've heard that the audio isn't that great, honestly. And they actually put, one of the main points of this radio is the audio. So this is the first observations from the internet, the first observations I hear everywhere. It seems almost everybody that gets one is returning it. So that's really, really bad news for Eton. And I think there should be, if you guys want to rant, you should write Eton, or you should go on their Facebook page and say, how can you get a radio that's so expensive and works so bad out to the public? This is unacceptable. Apparently, even on the menus, there are errors in the text, misspelled words. There are misaligned menus. So, wow. Is this kind of a rushed project or what? Didn't you have enough time in the last couple of years to fix things? Did your engineers and the people that tested not know what they're doing? This is crazy. I mean, a radio of this price should not be out with this kind of flaw right now. So this is the first report. If I do get mine still, and it's the first run, I'll of course talk about the flaws and all the things that I see, and I'll give my impressions on it. But for now, I think save your $600 and do not buy this. Even just for the fact that it's muting is unacceptable. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.